my name is Stephanie and welcome back to my channel. For you guys that don't know, I live in the wonderful world of Australia, and today I want to take you on a bit of a food tour. I want to hit up all of Sydney's amazing bakeries and check them out and eat all these delicious pastries. You guys, I can't believe it. I didn't hit up one, I didn't hit up two or three places. I hit up four. If you're like me and you have a sweet tooth, you surely can't miss these places when you go to Sydney. They're not only beautiful and super Insta-worthy, but they're absolutely delicious and just thinking about them. So I hope you guys enjoy this little journey that I'm gonna go on and eat all the pastries. So let's get eating. Our first stop is Lode Pine Pastries in the heart of Surrey Hills. You can't miss this playfully pink building which serves up Sydney's arguably most Insta-worthy pastries. Open only Wednesday to Sunday from 8 to 2. Make sure you schedule this place in when you're in Sydney so you don't miss it. Crown on 485. A croissant dough with white chocolate and raspberry glaze and topped with pistachio and rose. I mean, this here is the definition of decadent. Despite its dainty appearance, it is dense with creamy goodness. Not for the faint of heart. I highly recommend sharing it with a friend or two or three, or you can be like me and just hog it all to yourself. Note that there are less than 20 available on the day, so be sure to get there early if you don't want to miss out.
Whoa.
Ham and cheese. This ham and cheese croissant has some extra layers to it. It's flavored with olives, jalapenos, parmesan, and chives. These extra touches really blend together well. The pastry itself is stunning. I mean, look at all those layers. They're so light and flaky and buttery and ugh, I can't. Lumi pie. Yes, I know it does not say pie, but I'm not even going to attempt to pronounce the French word because even though I practice, yeah, I don't want to butcher it. So we're going with pie. From the famous Lumi fine dining restaurant comes this immaculate creation. Inside this pie, there is Wagyu brisket, shiitake mushroom, and then you accompany it with a chicken and cream glaze, which you pour in the center. I could not. To be honest, the pastry alone is a 10 out of 10. Absolutely phenomenal. It kind of reminds me of a Vietnamese pâté chaud. I must say though, for a pâté chaud, it is very bougie because the price tag is kind of ridiculous. It's one of the most expensive items in today's video. Next up we have Grana. Translated from Italian means grain, and this is actually the core of this restaurant and bakery. Found on the ground floor of Hinchcliffe House, this stunning location serves up a range of beautiful pastries and sandwiches. Twice baked Reese's. Chocolate peanut butter cream with roasted peanuts and peanut ganache. Oh, and yes, the croissant is twice baked. She is thicker than a Snicker and is super rich. You'd be nuts not to love it. Get it? Okay, never mind. Fig Danish. Topped with blood plums and figs and filled with mousse inside, this Danish is simply balanced. I love how the plum adds a balance of acidity to all the sweetness that the rest of the Danish has. Flour and Stone. From the talented Nadine Ingram, who has come from Hunter Valley all the way to Michelin-star restaurants in London, we have Flour and Stone. This petite bakery in Sydney cannot be missed because it can be spotted by a large queue camping outside its doors at even 8 AM in the morning. Apricot Paris-Brest. This dessert is made from a choux pastry ring and filled with cream in between. Here, Flour and Stone have added their own twist on the classic French dessert by adding apricots, which add sweetness and tartness. And I also love the crunchiness and bitterness that the caramel drizzle on top adds. Panna Cotta Lamington. Here we have a twist on an iconic Australian dessert, a Lamington. For y'all that don't know, a Lamington is made from a butter or sponge cake coated in chocolate sauce and rolled in coconut. Sometimes there's even a layer of strawberry jam or cream in between, which is how I personally like to have mine. Flour and Stone are actually known for their lamingtons, and once you try it, you'll know why. It's like eating a coconut chocolatey cloud from heaven. When I say this sponge was fluffy, I mean it. Only on Saturdays at Carriage Works Market you'll find our next stop. AllPurpose Bakery always has a line of people who know what's up. They also have a store open above Paramount Coffee too, so if you miss out on the market on Saturday, you can check it out there. Vegemite and Asiago Scroll. I love me a Vegemite scroll from Coles. I love Vegemite in general. And for y'all that don't know, Vegemite has this kind of saltiness to it. However, the saltiness here is perfectly balanced with the cheese. Honestly, the more I ate it, the more I loved it and the more I wanted to devour, and I honestly regretted not getting more than one. So yeah, if you go, my tip is get more than one. Alright guys, that's it for the video. Thank you so much for sticking around. If you are still around, I actually really appreciate it. Let me know which pastry you want to try in the comments down below, because yeah, that was a lot of pastry buttery goodness that I just ate and consumed. No regrets. No regrets. I can't wait to go back to Sydney and eat more. So yeah. Anyways, that's it for the video. Thank you so much for tuning in once again. Bye. Hope to see you in the next one. I don't know how to do outros.